2010 was quite cool vintage season, growing season. It was a season where personally, talking about my vineyards, I had a few concerns about being able to get ripe at the right point. But then the last month was kind of fixing, the whole thing, as often happens, and as often happened in the last 10 years in this area. But the result is a grape that is not so rich and opulent, but preserved the acidity and the freshness of this cool season. If we believe that pleasance is the key point for wine, I think 2010 could be very close to be one of the very best vintages, because a wine at the end of the day is something that must provide pleasure. It's not about potential of aging. Sometimes it's even not about complexity, but it's about impact. It's about, to me, a wine must be very attractive, and 2010 is, to me, is plenty like that. So Barolo today is much more approachable in early times. Today, Barolo, a just released Barolo, most of the times is a very enjoyable wine. The reasons, to me, are multiple. Is a combination of reasons, and of course, the climate changed. Of course, on average, the grapes of Nebbiolo today get much more riper than in the past. So the tannins are never comparable to the tannins that Barolo had in the past. But as well, we have to say that in the cellar we have today a different approach. And I would say everybody, also the most, let's say, classic approaches evolved a little bit over time, as I think it's normal, it's right, it's proper. And so today, of course, the philosophy of extractions and the care we have before having a wine bottled is to have a wine that is completely mature, ready, where the tannins are completely smooth or almost, So basically, the combination of different grapes due to climate and a different approach in the cellar brought Barolo to be today, I think, a much more interesting wine than what Barolo used to be in the past. And Barolo used to be interesting also in the past, so it's all said. Absolutely, I think so. I'm absolutely convinced that a great wine borns great. So I can say a great wine when I have the grapes in my hands, and when it's great during fermentation, right after fermentation, just bottled, and also over time.